Alright. Crank that back up. The melee weapon. I thought I had 2 weapons building. Oh, the pistol finished the other day, right? Sure. I'll throw an Iris in the helmet. Glad I didn't have default fashion on that Inaris and just threw a good one in here. Gotta bring my notes up. Just forget. So I did a bit of playing offline. Just had to test a lot of stuff, Railjack related. Kind of set it on Protea for farming. All I've done is change Prime Flow from Constitution. Just energy on the ship. Everything else is pretty standard. I messed around with the reactors and stuff. So, bring that up too. I kind of worked out exactly what parts I need from every frame and all the things that I need. There are a lot of weapons. There's like, I think I need 150 new things. 15 of those are new primes, which I'm not really interested in. So many Kuva and Tenet stuff that I don't have. Ridiculous. But first things first, we'll go and do Samaris. And then I'm going to go and do a Kuva Lich, I think. I'm going to skip Deimos for the time being. So theoretically I could use Loki for this, now that I've subsumed Ivara. Kind of curious to try it, although he does have mobility on there. Kind of annoying. I'm curious to try though. So it does give you all of them. Synthetics. What's up, Nick? So there's decoy. Can always put my ability back on if I need. So we've got the glaive. Yep. I need to get rid of the cat, actually. Check my rep. Which I'm not going over. See what happens. Might not be as convenient. It'll be more convenient to get there and probably less convenient once I do. So.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors death.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Obviously, it's nice to be able to move a bit quicker. But is it worth having to constantly refresh it at the end and risk getting seen? Yes. What's up, right? Hey, Cash. Starting with Samaras as per usual. And my main priority is to go and get a Kuva Lich today. Where am I going here? Down? I want to get a Kuva Lich to test for Railjack as a defender. And probably some Void Storms, maybe. Not really in the mood to do Deimos stuff. I realize another downside of using Loki for this is that I don't have Eclipse on him. So my scans are normal speed. I think I alerted a couple of these, but whatever. Oh wait, it's not letting me choose between them. Gives me Quiver, Noise Arrow, and Cloaking Arrow, and that's it. Okay. Should have tested that before I ran. Any particular weapon? I want the... Well, I know that the Tonko works. So there are a lot of Kuva weapons that I still need for myself, which is annoying. I know the Tonko works, I don't know if maybe the Tsar would work. But it has to be some kind of explosive weapon, I think. Glitches always flee to Railjack. Got all mods right, my second Q. I didn't get the weapon. Yeah, you always have to follow him to Railjack and do that mission. It's the wrong build, isn't it? It's garbage. That's how it be. I quite like Railjack, so I don't mind.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors death.
I haven't done anything with Railjack and farmed them fine before.
There are rich enemy supply caches in
That's
the
probably
area,
part of why they're there, to
but I
make you do
am
stuff with
unable to
Railjack.
their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Oh wait. Everything is forced Railjack now, even raids will probably get put there. True. If raids ever see the light of day again. Where the fuck am I going? I don't feel like this could possibly be the way. Oh, now that I see the map. Maybe it is. It is. Got guys running. I don't think I've come across this tile, or that tile back there, since returning. I'm really going to be stuck with that teammate door thing for this whole mission too, aren't I? Never mind. Where are we going? Remember speed running through here? Bunch of these towers, very nostalgic. the end up here, right? Yeah. No speed. I think it really must be light-based. Certainly seems unreliable. Here. Still need heaps of stuff from Samaras, I think. Doing this for a while yet. Keep them from seeing the bodies. Not sure if I prefer this tile over the outside one or not. I think not. So I got a new pilot. Kind of decide, well, hopefully the Kuva Lich does as well as I hope. I think I'm going to end up with a defender, an engineer, and a gunner that can swap to pilot. It's the crew that I want. I found out that the pilot is quite useful for solo. I was under the impression that it wasn't that great, but I was impressed. Go away, bot. There it is. I don't have hordes of them running towards us. Oh dear. Guess it's only guys that spawn off of visible tiles, which is why it's so much slower here, because I can see more tiles. It's kind of interesting. So the 5 we can see shouldn't run, we should have to wait for the next tile across. So how far? Yeah, they just started running. I don't really know how it works here. It doesn't seem to be as reliable. Take that. Guess we can walk away and they'll force spawns back here. Maybe that's the way you're supposed to do it. Flying waypoint. Got there in the end. So how far will 132 unused intrinsics get me? Just to be able to play any Railjack mission that says rank 5 and 7 required. I mean, a fair way is probably 3 or 4 ranks on all of them. Or you could dump it all into one and get yourself to maybe like rank 5. After that it goes up pretty heavily. We should go and see Samaris real quick. That's not what I wanted.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
I only need one to be rank 5 or 7? I think so. I don't think it specifies which, does it?
I can see. This is how I can help you. Help the sanctuary.
Just go on this real quick. I think I just did Anaris, right? I was doing Titania. So I need everything of Titania.
What offerings will this item help you bring to the sanctuary? May this aid you in the synthesis of many creatures. What offerings
I realized I should have bought these 3 so I could get them building and buy that tomorrow, but that's so sad, I guess. So, month is done, Samaris done. I really need to work on Steel Path and get that cleared. There are a few nodes that I want access to that I don't have at the moment. Annoying. Let's go and check Fortuna. I just want to look at the crew. And we'll do a Hoover Lich. At least try and get the one I want. I think this will have reset since I last looked.
Best advice I was ever given. One at a time. You'll all get your chance.
Hasn't.
Here's the latest likely crop stardust. Hand matched just for you.
So I guess it's a daily thing. I thought it was every few hours.
Check back in a little bit.
Intrinsics need to be rank 5 or higher. Yep. I need to look up which frame I need to be on, so... How much left you got to do since coming back outside of leveling weapons? Well, I still got to max out the Necromech. I still need to get the other Necromech. I have like 150 weapons that I don't have, including pets and a lot of prime frames. I haven't got most of the Kuva or sister weapons. I still have to get Sevagoth. I still have to basically refarm most of the frames to feed to Helminth. A bit to do. So Ash, Equinox, Garuda, Loki, Mirage, Nyx, Octavia. I guess Loki. And we'll just run some captures. Pretty much same. But you've also got Railjack. Right. I got a bit of Railjack. I still need to level up my Necromech so I can actually do that. Oh, I've still got half of the star chart to do with Steel Path too. So, do I have to go to a specific planet to get a Kuva guy to spawn? How does that work again? Do I just do any... Cassini is best? Cassini-san. Where be Cassini? Okay, nice. Capture target, wait for lights, kill 10 plus Grenier. Sup alive.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. Target located. Bring them in. Mission
Go to use right prognator. Yeah, I've got the one I want.
to the extraction point. Well done.
So you say I have to kill a few? There are the lights. Goon, which we don't want. I guess I can just abort, right? Kill till he talks. Right. Only done a little railjack, no Deimos farming. Some Kuva Weps. Alright, there's a lot to do with Deimos. Gotta do a lot of rep farming. Say farm fast, yeah. So I want the Tonkor as the main one I want. I don't know if the Tsar would be good enough. I've seen the Tonker at work, which is why I'm sort of leaning that way.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Might take a while. Zara's best Kuva weapon.
Excellent work.
Well, I want it for the Railjack crew, so it's going to be unmodded. Is the main thing. Unmodded Lich is going to be using it. So I don't know if I trust that. If Grappler to last, it's worse than normal. Interesting. I need to work out how to do the liches efficiently. Like, this is easy, but actually building up the stuff, not very good at. Just tip water all over myself.
You are here to find our targets and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Target located. Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Colonel.
The anger? I don't think I have that. I don't have the Nucor either. Bunch of weapons I don't have. I think I've only got like a third of the drop. Maybe a bit over a third. Just have to knock out this mastery test. Or at least try to. Bugging me.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Send word.
Already got that one. They're missing Grappler and Heck. And then Foundry. Oh, let's go. So I still need the Brahma, the Chaka, which I actually do have the Chaka. It's just not ranked. Grappler, Heck, Hind, Nucor, Ogress, and Tsar. I don't know if the Lich would be any good with the Ogress. I'm pretty sure they can't use the Brahma on the ship. They don't let you use bows for some reason. What the heck? Trying to get it to 60. I haven't leveled most. All the ones I have, apart from the Chaka, are Max Former, which I think is maybe 5 or 6.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they
So,
escape.
rank 40 on all of them.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Soldier, you have been nominated. Your glory awaits in her fortress.
Brahma would be nice for myself. Not too interested in Heck. It sounds worse than Vaka and doesn't seem much better. There are quite a few. I think I've got a Kraken fully formed. Let's have a quick look. Dragoon. Rack. Quartek, Comb, Tonkor are actually okay. They're definitely better than their predecessor. Had that yet? Kraken is meh. Zera's meh. Twin Stubbers are meh. Hoover Brack is pretty solid. Hoover Shield Egg is like, eh. It's just a very basic melee weapon. I quite like the Brack. Take Scatter Justice.
We received
I think my main problem with the base Heck is that it only has 4 rounds, right? Vacor has 8.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
I liked Brack, but rip its the status. I still think it's pretty solid.
Interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
It's kind of the main primary I was using since main secondary I was using since I returned.
Queens will not be pleased. Clone Rock has come too far. Send word.
Brack. Never even that made it slash weighted with 100%. Nice. Is there a... There's a mod to turn primary impact weapons into slash weapons. Is there something... The secondaries? Similar mod?
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Yes, hemorrhage? I thought hemorrhage was the primary for some reason.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Someone was telling me to put hemorrhage on catch moon, so that makes sense.
Excellent work.
Is there the same thing for primary then? Maybe I've got them backwards.
Your part is done here, Tenno.
Queen will not be seized. Close the too far. Send word.
Internal bleeding. Speaking of the Brack. Single target weapon is weaker for single enemy than AoE weapons. It's a joke. Who cares about single target? Yeah, kind of ran into that. My old favorite weapons were the Bratton Prime and the Lex Prime, and now both are not that great. AoE is just so powerful.
We received intel that somebody
Like, the Ignis is just...
is here. Find them and
It's
capture
better
them.
single target than all of my single target weapons, and it is definitely not a single target weapon.
Target located. Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
Inform the queen we have found the subject.
Oh. Behind? I don't think so. Leveling Bobonico and Steel Path with a few mods. Yeah. I've got that, I haven't used it yet though. Primary and secondary modes that make the monsters at both. Cedo. Yeah. Been hearing those names a lot. I think I've got the Cedo now. That's the shotgun, right? Don't have the other one yet.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. Target located. Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
Subject found. Significant trauma. Removing the barrier to assess Kubernetes viability.
Another Brahma. Completely forgot about extractors. Relearning the game by reading the loading screen tooltips. Prem is awesome. Yeah, I don't have it yet.
You are here.
I don't think I'd want a radiation one, but
Find, capture, and extract our target. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
I don't really enjoy Vorben very much. I can't really justify him very often.
Queen we have found the subject.
Only maybe an interception. What are we hunting? A radiation Tonkor. Or potentially a Tsar, but... I haven't seen how good an unmodded Lich Zarya's, so. Why do toxins only have to use one elemental? I've been putting heat on everything. It's my go-to. I like just modding for viral and having heat there as well.
Find a target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Target located. Bring them in. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Inform the Queen we have found. Check.
Heck. Down some. I started doing that before they did what they did to viral and other elements. But heat itself is still pretty solid. Solid elements, I'm happy with it. There are only a few exceptions where I would want to have radiation.
Here on a capture mission.
Kind of wanted to put,
Find, capture, and extract.
I don't remember if it was radiation or magnetic on the Archiplasma. Or the Tenet Plasma, I guess. So I could have
Found the target.
better CO.
Before they escape. Excellent work.
Of course, I didn't realize that until after I made a heat one.
Your part is done here, Tenno.
Subject found. In your name.
There we have it.
Subject secured. Removing from battlefield. Peace for engaged craft.
What's up, monkey? That is a taking element not normally used like magnetic, yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what the best option is, but Lop Hozog.
hangover could kill you. Now, imagine that hangover is a person. Surprise! It's me and I'm going to kill you.
Okay. So, how do I mod my paras on? So what is the goal to go with these old ones? Should that always be first slot? I feel like I got mixed readings on that last time. You should definitely use that, right? This option is entirely debatable on which mobs at which level you fight. Yeah. Not first, you reckon? Usually last? I swear people were telling me first last time. Just a stab murmur. So you do want it first. So that makes sense to me. More murmur the better, right? The reason first was because at each step you succeed, sister spawns another dog, right? I also need to get this guy to rank 5. So I guess I want to be getting it wrong, right? So does that mean I have to stab him 5 times? Or is it just 3 times? And how do you tell what rank your guy is? How do you look at your lich?
Friend. We keep meeting like this.
Assume the level will show up here somewhere? Here maybe? Oh yeah, there, okay. I'm gonna throw it there. See what happens.
I'll take that. Thank you. Somebody plant a flag.
Does it matter what we're doing? You just start spamming everything, right? As long as we're in his territory.
There's a large personnel bunker near Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing.
What's up, Monty? Just trying to get a Kuva Lich done. Trying to re-remember how to do it all. Liches are the worst, yeah. Path for Warframe creator? No, I used to be a partner. Before I took a 2-year break. I don't really plan to go back. Just playing for fun these days. Ooh, getting lit up. Enjoying it? Yeah. I think I've been streaming
Another successful mission.
about a month now after coming back. So I took 2 years off after playing for 5 years. Back for a month. Couple hours a day. Is there any reason to stick around on these missions, or should I just extract as soon as possible? Loved your Prophet Taker vid, stole my build. I suspect the meta has changed quite a bit these days. Tavia is relative, brother. I got the name from an old friend. Capture, nice. I never decided if milking a lich was worth it. All benefit to mercy throws after lich has been attempted in case he flees. Right. It is level 1. I'll set it to friends only, and join if you like. But after this run. You can add me. It's Void Forged.
We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
I forgot I had mobility on this one. So I think thralls spawn naturally, right? It doesn't. I don't have to be killing mobs for them to appear. It's just time in mission, maybe. They just spawn. Cool.
Yours is now mine. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to Prophet Taker and see how different it is. Because back then we were competing for the world record on sub 3-minute runs, and now people are doing it in like a minute 10. Crazy like that. What the fuck is going on here? Stiffy Prime. Let's go again. On the list, you can join. If you want to be on the list, send one through. It's going to be grinding out this lich. I'm in Australia, so you may have some interesting ping. Nothing I can do about that. Didn't mean to come down here, but sure. I've been playing a lot of Protea lately, I have to say. Just like my go-to railjack frame. Someone explain why everyone is playing with viral instead of corrosive? Because the viral stacks up to 10 times now and gives you 325% more damage on everything, I think. So you stack 10 procs on someone and your damage is crazy. I guess I should throw my cat back on. You come too? OCE too. Right. That turret ability is way more satisfying than it has any rights to be. I feel like it's the ability that I always wanted Vauban to have. Let's just change my cat real quick. Okay. How about defense? Defense. Spy, sure. I think I crossed out. Corrosive also can't strip more than 80%. Yeah, that seems to be a weird change. I think if they were going to add that cap to make corrosive better against armor targets, they should have done it at like 90. 90, 95. Let's go on A, we'll go to B. Try and awkwardly flip our way there.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Tender, be on the lookout for increased security measures. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Didn't even know this little area was here. I think I usually go out through the top. Through here, right? Yeah. That was weird going back down. I don't think I've ever done that before. This guy's pet's name is Stack My Scoots. Oh, going up. Is corrosive heat stacked or is it still? I was under the impression it stacked. Kappa 80 is brutal, yeah. Personally, I would have said 99, but I figured that would be too extreme for DE. Low level, it's better to still have corrosive damage bonus, but high level, too much reduction. I just run viral on pretty much everything, unless I'm doing infested. I might go corrosive. I think I have corrosive on the glaive. Still even 90%? Well, yeah. I don't think they have the greatest understanding of the way we deal damage. Perception. Hard for me to tell what is and is not covered in red. Especially since the good weapons are slash and you already use viral. Yeah.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Location reached. Drop me in and defend everything. I'm in. This will take.
If you do all your Lich missions and don't attempt it, I believe it just levels up. Well, I still have to eventually unlock it, right?
Still working on it.
So killing them or attempting them will still give me murmurs.
Heads up. A green assault team is together.
Sucks when people don't kill them. Yeah, I've run into that. I have to kill the damn thing 3 times just to make it fuck off.
Area
Guess what these turrets will do to a Nox. I'm doing alright. I don't really like doing stuff like this on public. Just makes it needlessly complicated. Kind of like the idea of having heaps of viewers as friends. So at least I know I can talk to them. No, that's fine. Just having people that are uncontrollable. It'd be nice to have full squads of people that are reliable. Public groups don't really provide that. Better grab that guy. Just shooting at the waypoint. Can they do fission and leveling on pub? Yeah. Can I cast this on a line, I wonder? No. What made you want to start playing again? I was just kind of going through old hobbies. I couldn't find any new hobby that I found particularly compelling. I guess I study chess now, which is one thing, but not really enough. I started looking at things that used to interest me. It's not the addition of any new content or anything that brought me back. Added liches and sisters to my doing pubs list. It does go faster. Yeah. Faster, just annoying. Enjoying your time back or going through the motions? I'm enjoying it. At the moment, I've still got a bunch of new stuff to do. I really enjoy playing Railjack. It's kind of the main thing. But the one thing I'm really not looking forward to is farming primes again. I've got about 150 mastery items that I don't have, and probably 15 of those are primes. I don't know if I'll ever get them. New open world seems fine. Necromech's kind of interesting. A bunch of the new frames are pretty good. I'm curious to see what will happen to my motivation to play when I actually have all the new stuff. That's when I used to play. I was at the point where I was making my own content anyway. So we'll see if the game... if the game holds my interest after that. So now that I know the first glyph, should I put that mod on if I want him to hit rank 5? Or should I not? And should I fail the stabs? I guess I should just fail them and get as many murmurs as possible. I think I've got all in the first slot at the moment.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point.
Damn
Well
it.
done. Change of plans. Leave nothing.
What are these waypoints doing? It's just spawn, no? I wish this ability was a bit longer on Protea. I feel like it's like 40 seconds on Loki, but fuck all here. It's also weird having to like remember all the tiles. It's kind of one of the weirdest things about coming back. Sympathize with a new hobby problem. Which is this to you as well. So dropping in. Generally don't want them to hit level 5. The damage. Well, the whole point of what I'm doing now is that I want to capture a level 5 Lich for my Railjack. I don't care about the weapon. So I need him to be level 5.
Your little lich is coming up in the world, Tenno.
Does he level up without me stabbing him? Because I haven't found him yet, but I have found the first glyph, rune. Not sure which.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Levels up if you do the missions without stabbing him. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Seems like everything levels him up.
Well done. I'll get to extraction.
I'm gonna compare my old converted liches as crew to see what it gives. Well, they can only be defenders. They have very high health. They can all use their abilities. The only converted liches I've got have the Karak and the... It's not the Hind, but it's something similar to the Karak. Some single target weapon anyway. It does fuck all. I really want an AoE. Only on one planet at a time now, right? I want to do a defense, excavation, interception, defense. So I'm doing defense. I'm gonna check if there's a correlation between their stats and their ranks. I've been told there is, but I don't know, so.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
So that's 7 now. Sort of changed a lot of my hotkeys around. God knows if I'll ever remember them. I don't know if this is infested or Grenier. Yeah. Doesn't look like this will be too bad. Kinda gotten used to having flow on this frame. Kinda weird not having it. Ooh, Stalky boy. Not ideal. Not so bad. Wasn't gonna be much worse than that. Have a rank 5 Radiation Ogre Lich. Would that be good? Ogress Lich. That's a great question. I don't know if the Ogress is good or not. I know it's a lot better than it used to be for a player, but I don't know if it's good for the Lich. Only one way to find out. Hey, Sarcastic. Welcome. Just working on getting our Lich to rank 5. To try him out for Railjack. Not really a huge fan of this tile. I was kind of expecting this to be an infested mission. If you're on the, what is it? I guess the Lich controlled nodes. Does that mean they're always Grenier? So I swear the map said this was infested. Would have been a bit quicker. Ogress is good for players, yeah. Oh, there we go. It used to be the meta for a long time. It was the first meta explosive weapon, like 6 years ago. Then they fucking destroyed it, and apparently it came back recently. I still don't have a Kuva variant for myself. I don't have the Zai yet either. One of the two big ones that I don't have that I do want. Where's Grenier? Okay. In terms of AoE, the best one for Lich is probably one of the arc guns. Oh, I heard that the Grappler was awful. Worse than the regular Grappler. It may have just been player-based though, right? Tonko came along and that also got nerfed. Yeah. I still remember the guys back on Draco. I'm pretty sure... I don't remember their names, but I have a very clear memory of the guys on Draco wiping everything with a Tonko and telling me it was the new meta. That's how I found out. I think I was still a bit of a noob back then. I use Ignis for pretty much everything these days, though. It was stupid good before, and then they just added galvanized mods. So, here we are. Stats on the Grappler are a mess. I think it barely pulls ahead if it has 60% element and not done the exact math. But it has an innate element, right? A Yanga is pretty good. I did have the option for that when I was doing my Larvalings just now. I guess we'll do this. Don't have one for myself yet though. Sort of got burnt out on Kuva Liches when it first came out because the system was not good.
Search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked
Oh, I have to do 500 for this? Shit. Thought I needed to do one. I guess we'll get Lich spawns, so not too bad.
protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. The excavator has mined its own. Find the
I guess in Endless, the Liches will just spawn endlessly, right? What's going on here? Doesn't really matter how long we're here. Me through. A lot of time for no reward. Well, the reward is the Liches themselves, right? Actually, I forget what they're called. Murmurs themselves? I don't know what these things are called. I guess I'll go and have a look. Thrall, that's right. So the thralls are the reward. I need to start thinking about a weapon for killing this guy. Dave doesn't want to do it. Mission failed successfully. Another cell here. One rank, 3 Lich, 2 rank 4, 18 rank 5. Jesus. Yeah, let me know. I only had 2 that I actually converted. System on release too slow. Yeah, it was awful. And then they fucked around with it for a while, making it awful to be in a squad with people. Constant changes were pretty demoralizing. One of them down. Pretty much not worth playing new content on launch. Yeah. Oh, they killed it. Shit. Definitely haven't been keeping track on their stuff for quite a while. Let's grab another one. What's up, East? Look at goals. I gotta get a rank 5 Lich and get him in the Railjack, and I want to test him as a defender. That's my main goal. Went and got a Radiation Tonkor Lich. Now we're working on unlocking him. Those are all the ones I've converted in the past have been absolute garbage. It's been fun grinding the guns to 60. I've been more mad at the game than Planes release. There's so many rewards due to bugs and crashes. I think Planes release was also my worst experience in this game. I don't know if I'm going to get any guns to 60. I'd have to really like them to actually do that. Okay, fuck me, I guess. I don't think he's coming back. Maybe he came back? See if he's damaged. Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna be putting a lot of former into my mech. Probably. I put a lot of former into everything though, so it's nothing new to me. Whatever it takes to max it out. I haven't upgraded a single one. I think I tried it once, but I don't think I got to 60%. I've also built a lot of new Railjack weapons, so I want to try all those out today as well. I get the time. Wait till we get Sevagoth and forming him up. Why? What's different about him? Definitely going for the Kuvazar as my first 60. Seems like a solid choice. Spent a lot of time with the regular Zar, so I suspect the Kuva one will be bad. I was only concerned about it because I don't know the Lich system at all. I've seen someone use the Tonkor as a defender, and it was good. I don't really trust E making all the explosive weapons relative. Though if I got the Bazaar before the Tonka, I probably would have tried it. It kind of feels sad getting a weapon and not being able to take it, doing a lich for converting. Not very satisfying. I had to put 13 form on my Sevagoth? How could you even do that? So you got the frame deformer, the melee weapon deformer. Is that it? Can you form his clone or something? Ghost form, exalted claws on ghost form, and the frame. So he doesn't have access to claws on his regular form. So you have 3 pages you can form her? Is that what you're saying? So basically the same as Titania. I was just getting fucked up. Interesting. Actually got a Sevagoth Neuroptics off stream last night. Just when I was testing the railjack. So I only need one more part before I can build him. But then I need a whole nother frame for helmet anyway. I've also realized that Ureli comes from the dojo, so I could build her right now. Not sure why I haven't. That too, because I hate leaving equipment underpowered. I'm right there with you. So I'm not going to throw another 2 or 3 format onto every weapon in the game to fit galvanized mods. As long as the weapon has a decent build on it, it's probably fine. Couple former on everything. Not that it really matters these days, because the main reason I was doing that was for sortie videos and randomizing them, which is not really something I do anymore. Came too easy for that? Yeah. Where are my cells at? Mediocre at best. Don't play the shield gating meta and don't have the skills to. I think I can just kill this thing now, right? I haven't really noticed the effects of shield gating much. I put brief respite on this frame, trying to get some use out of it. I'm trying to use L1 a lot. Hasn't made me feel that much better in practice. It was noticeable in the simulacrum, but then in practice, just haven't really been feeling it.
Excavate and destroy. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Lazy about frames, still use a lot of non-max mods. See, I can't do that to a warframe. I can justify not fully maxing out weapons, as long as they're serviceable. I feel like all my frames have to be done. Rolling guard, have to use the shield dragon key. I'm not going to use rolling guard. Got a new planet. So should I change this? Now that I know that's wrong?
Alive! Oh, Tenno! You have no idea what you have
I guess it doesn't matter, right?
upon your head.
This is glitches I always use Inaris. Speaking of, I better get a... I don't really have a secondary that will deal with them, do I? Actually don't have a good way to kill liches. Once you know a Requiem, it should be somewhere in the order. Yeah, but I don't want to kill him successfully, I just want... Alright, so the stats do matter. I want to get him to rank 5 before I kill him. I guess as he gets higher rank, I can just swap to a frame that can actually go a bit easier. Capture, even better. Capture, wait.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
And go back. Seems to be no correlation between stats and weapon percent, number of resistances. Yeah. Ideally, I would have one that has heat and cold immunity, because that's the two main attacks you seem to see on the Railjack. I think the one I'm working on has heat, and that's it. It may just be good enough as is. We'll find out.
Kill me if you keep hitting me in the bits I've had replaced.
We can go back. If your Lich levels, it may get additional resistances. That would be nice. Find out, because his only immunity at the moment is heat. Know that for a fact, so we'll see if that changes. Oh, first time I've seen that tower since coming back. Gotta re-remember that one too. Can't follow the waypoint there. What's the logic behind him being able to steal our stuff? It means he has to be right here, no? Which means we're gonna nuke him. You can't steal physical objects from another planet.
So I can do violent and messy, or messy and violent.
That's what, toxin and gas weaknesses? We've still only got the one immunity, rank 2. Space magic? Good logic. Avoid the defense. Exterminate. Sure. So if it lets you do the same node over and over again, that still builds, I guess, aggro at the same rate, right? Doesn't matter which node you do. Plan on doing your MR test today. I do. Want to get that done for sure. I have no idea what it is. Rank 29. Probably do it after the Lich though. Weird animation lag right there. I don't really know what frame would be better for Exterminate. Kinda out of touch. Maybe Ignis is the best frame. Cat killed it. I just killed you. I haven't killed a boss since. Damn it. Yeah. I think I'm supposed to be marking stuff for Nightwave. I don't think ammo counts. Oh, hang on. Got a quick stab in. This style play I've been a fan for years. Something that I possibly get to play with you soon with crossplay. It'll be nice when they have that for sure. I don't know which intrinsics to rank. I don't know if I can look at intrinsics from here. I can. So command is nice because you can get the elite crew members. Engineering I remember being really good. I feel like once you've got crew members that you can bring in an engineer, this becomes a lot less relevant. Charge forge. Resupply forward artillery cannon during combat. Right. I thought maybe I could reload from in the gun, but no. I know you don't want rank 10 gunnery. The blink is kind of irrelevant. This recall warp, super important I think. Being able to teleport back to the ship. I don't really know what I would start with. I guess I'll probably grind them all up to like rank 5 at least. I think I would max one out. I don't really know what advice to give you on that one. Rank 4 tactical is nice. I mean, it all adds up. So I'm going to get everything to 10 except gunnery.
You can sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. It starts by removing the crew themselves. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area.
I think you get mastery for ranking up too, so it's sad that I'll be missing out on that, but
To shoulder the added risk.
I know people that regret going max rank on gunnery. Fucks with your turrets too much. I get stuck on that fucking thing all the time.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete the sabotage. Use
Oh, I'm here actually.
make sure it never
Is it hot into cold or cold into hot? No, we'll try cold.
extracted.
Get up. So I think I have to defend it now. Which is not great, but the effect afterwards is kind of cool. If I've remembered correctly anyway. Pretty sure I can damage these things, so swinging the Ignis around is not the way to go. So they're all coming from the one... Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Mine makes solo pretty easy. Getting my stuff done, I had 2 gunners and an engineer and it worked pretty well. It's what I have been using. I want a defender and a pilot. So I have a gunner pilot switch, a defender and an engineer. You know, I think I've done it wrong. It must have been hot into cold. Because we just froze the place. That's not what I wanted. Just wanted to get this out. I wasn't prepared to grind Railjack just to kill the Lich. I've just changed to one gunner because I got elite crew member with 50% extra damage. Nice. So I've got a... I don't think I have an extra damage one at the moment. But the pilot I've got has 25% extra speed with the engines that I've got. So that seems pretty nice. Can I do that again? No. Disruption. Mobile defense. Sisters need effort to take to rank 5 as you finish them so fast. Right.
Must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for resistance. I can't do this without you.
Alright, I forgot the... What is this? Data mass. So the glaive isn't good against this guy. Tonko is fucking me out. I also wanted the radiation guy because he has the most annoying abilities. So he has radial disarm, switch teleport. I forget the other one. Oh, he can put a decoy down. And he also has lurch, which is like a randomized thing. Ow. Might be time to switch to a better frame for this. He's Loki, yeah.
You're still in the clear. No
That's why I
detection from enemy
unveiled him with Loki.
terminal spotted. And prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will
Weapon that I've been having the best time with against Liches and Sisters is the Pyrana Prime. We can try that. What kind of build do you have on there? For the Liches specifically.
still working on it.
I guess you could actually send me a link to it in-game, if you're in-game. It's a pretty recent thing for me as well.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Normal build with both prime crit mods and viral heat. Yeah.
I'm in.
Wasn't sure if the turret would target the regulator, but it does. Convenient. Keep forgetting I still don't have Hornet Strike. Is that the one you're using on your Anaris? I often get people recommending me a weapon and then they don't tell me that they're using a maxed out chroma alongside it. Because I don't have any weapon damage buffing abilities.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Give it a shot. I don't think these guys are weak to viral heat, are they? It's more like radiation cold. What the fuck is going on here? We'll try it.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend the position.
Hopefully that turret won't shoot this thing.
This will take
Maybe I can swap Auger Pact for Heated Charge. I don't think Auger Pact is a very good mod in general. Status is pretty low, definitely more of a crit shotgun. Yeah, that makes it even more important that you're using the right elements, right? Usually Grineer Heavies are alloy armor, which means radiation. I think he's also got proto shields, which is magnetic or cold.
the odds are against us, Colonel. But we can. Mission complete. Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way.
Not a big fan of Riven mods. No, I'm not. Although if I really like a weapon and there's room, I'm not opposed to getting one. Usually get one if I have like a specific reason to want the weapon. So like I'd get one for the Catch Moon because I was speedrunning Exploiter. I'd get one for the Battlecore because that let me speedrun Prophet Taker, etc. Got one for the Kripath so I could use Contagion. What was I doing? I just completely blanked. Arana. Slash crit chance damage, negative damage to Grineer, probably not great. I think I was using that for Lephantis. Speedrunning Lephantis. This is why I've got weird polarities on there. Interesting to try this with galvanized mods, so I haven't done that yet. The weapon is the Foreman. I'm gonna look up Which, hang on, if I look at this screen,
Nice helmet.
does this mean I should be using gas and toxin here? Never really thought about that. I assume he's still got alloy armor. Alloy armor. So I don't know how that would help. Radiation is not good. Just throw viral on and see how that goes. Another start. I want that. Probably not against Grenier, right? Won't be able to fit viral. I'm curious to Google it anyway and see what it tells me. Just throw in Kuvelich and see what comes up. Bone flesh, shield, variable apparently. Ferrite armor, so you want corrosive. Interesting. Corrosive cold would be ideal. I don't know if I need this or not, because of the way these work. What's the other galvanized mod do? Oh, do I not have the third one? That's status multi. Guess we'll leave it. Think there's anything particularly useful for the last slot? The maximum. Think any of it matters. I guess I could throw. What's the Bane mod called? Spell. Try that. See what happens. The Ribbon has so much extra damage, I'm sure it offsets the neg. Well, it's weird with.
Your little lich is coming up in the world.
It's weird with the Bane mods because they apply after everything else, so I don't really know how the math works. Just sabotage. Just see what happens. I guess to get the galvanized effects, I have to kill with the Piranha though.
Okay, you're looking for the mainframe. It's critical that you deliver the payload to that location. By intelligence, there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint
Not really
their
ideal.
exact location.
So I guess
Search them out if you are willing
when he
to
shows up,
practice.
I just start nuking everyone around and try and turn it on him.
Your target is this location's measure system. Find and access the terminals.
I couldn't aim glide right there.
Destroy the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. Target found. Destroy it. Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
Quick, what was yours is now mine. Bye-bye.
Keep forgetting you can skip that. Looks like I'm not gonna have time to do anything. Trying to get this fucking lich is taking forever. Link galvanized crosshairs?
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
On headshot, crit chance. Right. Reason I didn't buy that one first. Not a huge priority. You can spawn it? Right, there's Lich beacons now, right? Where do you get those from?
Find the captive.
Is that an arbitration thing?
We don't have much time. Approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. Tenno, get ready. The prosecutor is approaching. Here are the holding cells. Search each one for the hostage.
Stars, not a minute too soon.
You've located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
I suppose you have an extra gun?
They give you 1 and 25% from a killed Lich. Yeah, well, I haven't killed any. So you can spam spawn it to check rec rooms. Yeah, theoretically, but you have to buy them first. Which I'm pretty sure is a bunch of... whatever the Vitus. I wanted... What the hell's a Kappa beacon? No, I don't have one. I think I have used one at some point.
You can't kill me if you keep hitting me.
Okay, let's go to Pluto. Go and talk to the Arbiters and see if there's one there or not. Pretty sure I wouldn't have the Vitus to buy it, even if they do.
You have come to collect honors earned through arbitration.
Where do you buy them from? I thought it was here. I mean to buy this thing for years. I just have to farm Grendel again. What event raid thing? No, we don't have one. Kappa was from series before they don't drop. Series Kappa used to be a mobile defense, now that I think about it. That used to be the old XP farm back in the day, before Draco. I thought about that for a while.
But I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Fucking useless waypoint. Just try killing some randoms real quick. Doesn't really feel that great.
Find and access the terminals. To destroy the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. Target found. Destroy it.
Curious if turrets will target these or not. Not.
Get out of here.
I'm getting mail from July 13 with an ultimatum and other stuff. Item changes detected. I think I did have one and I just used it on my previous lich. I did get a bunch of random shit when I signed back in.
Oh no, you don't.
I guess I should be doing this on public, right? Just in case other people get their liches to spawn. Free murmurs? Is that what it's called? Are they much slower to actually get in?
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
I really remember that tile very well, apparently. First guy I see has an Ignis as well.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Hopefully someone else will get that.
For your Marines.
Best way to farm them? Yeah. Should have been doing that. I'm not running 300 meters, so there we go. Thank you. Hub's coming in handy already. Join a group, it gives you all the murmurs that have already been collected before you joined. Nice if you join a survival that's nearly finished. I didn't know that. It is nice. System still takes way too long. At least you get to choose your weapon before you start now. Guess I can't complain, remembering how the old way used to be. Just had to pray that you got lucky. Do the whole lich before you work out what you got. Hey, Muggerel. Trying to get a Kuva lich down. Taking forever.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
You can feel the latency in this, I guess, host. Got about friendship doors too. Times.
Find the captors as soon as you can. Don't have much time.
Surprised I didn't get timed out for going too high just there. This week I saw liches was hilarious because they could steal your warframe mods. You literally can't farm them. There were a lot of problems with the first week. And the second week. Probably the third. Took them quite a while to get to a doable state.
If Warriors detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. We've reached the prison. Find out prisoners in one of these cells.
Mind?
We won't forget this, Tenno.
Prisoner located. We need to get them back to command in one piece. Find your way to the entrance. Don't leave the subject behind. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Don't suppose you have an extra gun?
Can't bounce off that wall. Riddled with problems. Specifically remember someone describing it as it's like somebody took the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor and removed all the fun. No. Well, that Nemesis system was the inspiration for this stuff. It's not really what we ended up with, but went hiking yesterday, so we did 4 kilometers up. It was a 500-meter ascent, and then that took about an hour. Just hiking, and 4 kilometers back down just on my own, which took about half an hour because I was running. But the day after, it's kind of amazing all the stabilizing muscles that I saw. Like all my lats and traps, they're all just fucked up from holding my body together as I come sprinting down this hill. Good fun though. Just sitting here hurting. My brothers managed to get a patent for the Nemesis system. Ah. I didn't know that was a thing. I just know Steve promised a lot different from what we got.
Sensitive enemy information. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
I don't trust this thing.
Tenno, be on the lookout for exotic security. And you would rather destroy their data than let it get into
I forgot that drones can look through windows now.
alarms. Data destruction
I didn't used to be able to do that. Oh, sorry.
You got it. It's still intact.
I knew it was coming out to change it up in case they did. Well, that explains it. It's pretty hyped for it because it was supposed to be hard mode as well, just tied together with it. Which I guess is Steel Path now, but
The enemy will start destroying data.
get up.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
It's been so long I don't really remember what was promised, to be honest. I just know that when it got implemented, we weren't really happy.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete. Verified. Retrieval was successful. You have a
Fire everywhere.
extraction.
Oh my god, grabbing onto all kinds of shit. Frustrating. I wish I could turn off mantle. Auto mantle, I guess.
Your little lich is coming up in the world, Tenno. I think they're scared. Comrades, are they scared? I think they're scared.
Auto climbing, yeah. Is there an option for that now?
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Sadly not. Had my hopes up for a second there. Not sure if I have to kill those guys or not. Trying to hide. Especially since it seems to override some other movement. It overrides everything. I don't think there's ever been a case where I want to mantle onto something. But it just grabs everything. No matter how much momentum I have. It's another guy. Here's a decoy. I forgot about that. Getting fucked up by this guy. I don't want to get close to him, to be honest. Can't hide behind cover. Fucking hell. I have to go and get on like Mesa or someone. I don't know if she can bounce these projectiles away. I think she can. And radiation Tonkwa. There we go, that's the strat. Why don't you use that one? I don't find it to be very effective. Like, he shot me once and it's gone, I have to cast it again. Hold? That's slashing, right? I don't know, throwing is slash. Yeah, I know the hold for shields. But the little thing around you can get blown up in like one shot, which is what the Tonka is doing. I haven't found it that great. Try spamming it a bit more next time I have him show up. Seems like he can blow up the ones that are on the floor as well. It's like it throws out 4 drones that can all be destroyed. One Tonka will blow all of them up. I guess I should find out if the rune I do know about. I guess I know about all of them now. Still have to find out the order. So we know... I guess I could save this and just throw the other 2 on. Find out if Vome's there. Swap those 2, and then this doesn't need to be there, so we'll keep it there. Banshee with Koras and Snare is my go-to. I haven't thrown Kora in the Helminth yet. It's rank 4. I assume I have to kill it once more to get it to rank 5, right? The next kill won't be rank 5. My planet. Sedna. Hijack would be kind of weird. They're 1, right? Curious. Only really works if you don't have auger mods on. I think I've... Actually, I don't think I've got any on. Maybe the duration one?
We are here to hijack the transport of a Fomorian power core before it can be installed in the growing Fomorian fleet. We need to take these cores into deep space for destruction. A core rupture here would turn this outpost into an uninhabitable wasteland. We will need a transporting the core by cargo train. Find the control console to reroute the train. You're still in the clear. No detection of enemy presence.
I guess it's taking longer for me too because I am going for rank 5. Kinda makes sense. I think this is gonna have a bubble around it though, isn't it? I know.
The tram has been rerouted. It will now draw power
Nice.
from your shields in order to keep moving forward.
This would be way worse without a bubble. That guy better come to me. I don't want to run all the way out there. Looks like he is. It's only a sortie thing. That shows you how many sorties I've done because I thought that was the default.
We are making progress. Stay sharp. Protect the core. We will destroy it in space. The consequences of a rupture here are unthinkable.
Interesting that I can shoot through these walls. Just killing... Well, I guess killing the thralls and doing the nodes both build up his aggression. Because I don't really need murmurs anymore, do I?
You are making solid progress. Keep moving.
You can't rename your liches, can you? Now you can rename the guns, but not the lich. and keep my shields up here.
Core is almost ruptured. The situation is critical.
I swear this range used to be better than it is. I want to go get that guy, but I also don't want to lose this thing. Damn. I thought maybe I could run over there afterwards, but no. Locks you out straight up. Any of these relics. I think the only reason to use them at the moment is to get the mods, right? There you go. Ooh, spy when I'm not host. Have a bit of lag. I want to buy a Bob Ross Lich. I've seen some funny names out there. Remember they did a segment on Primetime just reading names out? People came across some very interesting ones. Butt crack, yeah.
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
I think they thought about it at first, but I'm pretty sure they've gone through and added some kind of moderation to it now. Take out a few of those words.
A clean extraction with no alarms.
So I guess I really would have been finished with this guy if I was just trying to kill him probably 20 minutes, half an hour ago. He can do B. Because I've been doing this basically the whole time today. I'm almost out of time. Still don't have him. Off the box.
If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we
Some Guardian.
need to get to extraction.
You have Tub Hag, very nice. Atlas Reactor Invasion, time to hop on. I basically just buy all of mine now. That's where most of my platinum goes. Potatoes and... I guess he would be over there. Potatoes and Former. I guess I'm going to have to start farming platinum again at some point, because I'm not just going to buy another plat bundle. Doesn't really feel worth it. Current one is 1 letter off of kebab. Could have been rich.
Operating in my sector, friend.
Should I do another half price sale? Buy loads. Yeah, me too. I just bought 150 former the other day, full price. New endgame, farming liches to get good names to sell. That sounds awful. He's getting angry. For Daru. I spent too much time on a Daru. You do former stuff, got over 370 crafted former laying around. That's impressive. I used to craft a former every day for my years of playing, and I was still buying them constantly because I just couldn't keep up. I think I've spent maybe 2,500 former on this account. Daru focus farming flashbacks. Yep.
Approaching the whole area. If the Wardanes detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
I think I maxed all of my focus before the Eidolons came out.
The captive will be in one of these cells.
Maybe not all, maybe like 80 or 90%, because I do remember turning a few shards in, so
Thank you.
You've located the
guess that's something.
Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
Stalker again. Not for me though. I think he did most of the work there. I did remember the hotkey. My air support. Hostage getting fucked up. Built every day, then played not much the last few years. Haven't had blueprints in a while. Yeah, I've run out. I was excited to get one yesterday. Vein of Platinum. 2,000 on this account. Yep. One of my challenges, you had to count them all up. That wasn't much fun. I feel like I know this guy.
Mine. Said there's a dope, but it's my dope.
A lot of time on Hydron too. Survival. Sabotage. I actively farmed mine pretty much every day. The old Equinox spin attack macro. Imagine I've still got hundreds of shards laying around.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in this area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
This isn't my guy. He's way up. Dead before I get up there. I think I was just playing with this guy because I remember that pet name. Hard Luck Chuck. Oh, it's this guy that just joined. Hoover? Hate it.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint links. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A cooling cell has been detected. Fuel cell inserted. When the reactor is restarted,
They haven't added new courier, have they? I guess they wouldn't do that because it's lore-based. It's probably other similar things. I don't know if I ever finished the fish. Fish were in Fortuna, right? I wonder if they've got a similar thing for Deimos. Now you can find tokens everywhere. Someone's weapon. Stab that, why not? Hey. Everything was feeling so fluid until that box ruined things. This is my guy, which means everyone's gonna die. I'm lagging too much to get my weapon out. I think this is the last time I have to kill him to rank him. Nice. Rank 5. Just to show up one more time, and we're good. And then I guess I gotta do the railjack kill as well. Afternoon and still haven't slept. I go to bed at lunchtime and I get up at 8 PM. That's my current sleep schedule. Then I stream from 9 till 12. Work out at 1 AM. Breakfast at 12:30 I have breakfast. Completely backwards. Can't be bothered doing Plat Farm. I really don't want to go back. I hate the focus farming beacon, so after the reset I built 3 extra Equinox and 5 Glandau to put lenses on. I've got 5 formed up Orthos Prime. I didn't do that with the Equinox though, I just burnt. I think I focused on Naramon, put 1 on there, 1 on Equinox, 1 on the stick. Went nuts and then just overrid it when it was maxed out. Built another Orthos. Let's look at this now. So he's got more resistances and less weaknesses, but the same immunity. So he's resistant to radiation, impact, and toxin. I kind of wish it would show you his armor, but I guess they all just have the same armor types. Which is bone flesh, shield, armor. Well, it says variable next to it. I don't really know what to think. I don't really know how to deal with them. The Piranha is definitely too weak to do a level 5 one. At least with my build. Maybe that I have to take like Mesa or someone. Mesa, throw down a Ancient Healer to survive the Tomclaw? Maybe the only way. So if he's resistant to radiation, I guess we just go with Corrosive. Well, these work on here too, don't they? I'm just trying to think of the... If I'm on the ship, I don't know if there's going to be other enemies around. The problem? So that's a D, so that's annoying. Could throw a multi-shot on there. So 30%, so that goes up to 120. Alright, so it'll give you the 110 on 1 kill, and then the 30% will stack. So it can go up to 330. 230, sorry. Oh, guess we'll try it. Can't fit this, so I can change anything else. Fine. Although I guess I need this to be right now. I still don't know the order. Shit. No, that doesn't go there. There's no way to determine the order without stabbing, right? Should have been more active on doing that, because I guess I need to stab him a bunch more unless I get real lucky. There's a squad here, I thought it'd be easier. What other nodes do we have? Spy. Start with the rescue. All day working on this guy and we're not... I guess we're still not close if I'm gonna have to stab him a few more times.
Person of interest. Search for the hostage.
I don't know if there's any point to me killing these or not. I'm scared not to though.
Without rescuing the prisoner, searching.
Currently watching my rank 5 Lich Defender trying to deal with Veil Borders. Doesn't do enough damage. Well, I was watching a Veil video earlier, and he was deleting him pretty quickly. Certainly fast enough to keep the engineer alive. I haven't been able to find a gun for the crew that would kill stuff quickly.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Oh my god, go up.
The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
And wall hopping side to side.
Prisoner located. We need to get them back to command in one piece. Find your way to the exits. Don't leave the subject behind. I need a weapon.
Just went completely the wrong way. Meanwhile, crew shreds through acolytes. I haven't used the on-call feature at all. Yeah, I can't get the crew to kill anything efficiently as yet. Even if I can, the crew only has like 4,000 HP maxed. Weapon might be a problem. One is using a Radkuva Brak. Yeah, I went in there with the Karak, which is one of the only two I've got, and it was fucking awful. So I'm assuming that it is down to the Tonkor. I'm kind of hesitant to do that. Prioritize weapon over EHP. No.
There is a large platoon of Premier remaining stationed there, leaving no one standing. My intel suggests there are rich areas of supply caches in the area, but I'm not able to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
If I run to the end right now, I guess I'm not stealth, so they won't lead me there. Curious if they would run even though I'm not stealth. I may have to turn around and run all the way back. They're running. Just now my engineer died while Defender Lich still alive. Yeah, that's the thing I'm trying to avoid. The engineer is just... they're very stupid. I wanted me to go down here. So far the best weapon I've found for the engineer is to throw the Sonicor on there. And he'll just ragdoll everyone. But then obviously as soon as he gets within range of something he can fix, he stops shooting them. And if you're trying to get him to kill stuff, Sonicor's not great.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Haven't they? There we go. There's turrets out here, isn't there? Lit up from behind. Which doesn't repair though. It's so that he'll kill boarders. I don't like having these guys here. Go away. It's not a guy, never mind. Looks like they're finally arriving. Probably not faster than just killing them on the way here. If I come too far up, they start spawning behind me. I wonder what modding the Liches use on their weapons. I assume they're completely unmodded, right? I was thinking I could stand here and let them run past, but again, they're just going to spawn over here. Shouldn't defending crew be better at that, considering they have actual damage?
Broken their ranks and they are on the run.
I found the defenders to be pretty shit so far. I don't know if there would be an ideal weapon and mod loadout for them or not. I tried the Ignis, the Tonkor, the Tsar, Tigress. I tried all the heavy hitters I could think of and they didn't do anything. And then even with max endurance, they've only got 4k HP, so they end up getting fucked up anyway. It's been pretty lackluster.
Wakey, wakey.
Maybe I should throw Ohm on the end of this, or Ol, whatever it is. Just in case I get lucky with the first two. I want to stab him now. Memorex Piranha worked fine for me, no Galv mods. The Veil.
Your mission is to work out an enemy data vault and steal any intelligence files you find.
Piranha is one of those weapons that everyone tells me is great, and I've never really liked. If it does what people promise that it does. We just blitz through this. What steel path is there for railjack? I don't really know what people are talking about when they say that. Out. Oh my god. Sequence of events was extremely annoying. Yeah, I don't know if I need to be getting thralls anymore. So maybe I should just be speedrunning the mission ASAP. So I guess I don't need to do 3 volts here either.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Damage output when using the on-call. Right. I doubt I'll ever use that. I've forgotten where these things are. Ignis won't hit it apparently. So I have to use a terminal? No, that opens the door, right? Yeah.
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
I don't remember these vaults very well.
Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful.
So it's not giving me the extraction waypoint, so I guess it still wants me to try C. It's kind of annoying.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
That means you can fail 1 volt. I swear there's a terminal here. Shit. Forgot that was a thing. Would have taken it a bit more seriously had I remembered that. The spy's ending up... doesn't count as an enemy, does it? Gonna be the longest mission of the lot. Why are you just laying there? Reach for the abort mission button? Yeah. It's tempting. I don't really think it'd be much quicker to do it all again though. This noble capture, yeah. I'm already going overtime. This whole experience has been quite annoying, I have to say.
Naughty, naughty. I claim this territory in the name of yours truly.
I think rescue's the only quick one here. And some people. Yeah, arcane velocity on Mesa? It's not necessary, is it? You hit fire rate cap anyway? Going rather late? Oh yeah, it's 10 past 12. I usually finish 10 minutes ago. I'm thinking about pushing for another hour to try and get this done. Imagine. Hey. I don't know why the hell there was a blue Grenier. I've got a Banshee in here. Not really much point running through this because I'm going to get to a friendship door and then just be annoyed that I have to wait.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they'll surely
Looks like I haven't fixed the unskippable cinematic. Yeah. So that I suddenly remembered the Mesa FPS bug where your DPS was determined by your frames. We're kind of interested to play with that now, seeing as I got a 3080. Level 5 Lich, that's going to be a pain. Yeah. The whole point was to get a level 5 to try out in the Railjack. I was getting my ass kicked by him on Protea. Doesn't help, but he's got a radiation Tonkor.
you need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
Banshee plus Synapse make Lich is level 1. I feel like I messed with Banshee on my last Lich. I don't remember how it went though. Friendship doors really make me wish they didn't fix that you could press both buttons yourself with the frame and the operator. Yeah, good times. There's a way to do that on solo as well. It's a bit more convoluted. I don't remember exactly how, but I had it working for a while there. Is it solo? Maybe it was something else. As host, that's what it was. So you could do it if you're a client, and it was a struggle if you're a host. Yeah, we don't want that. There was a way to do it host as well. This guy's going to come to exterminate. Oh. Beam weapons seem to circumvent the Lich DR calculations. They were easier as a client, yeah. Well, my Ignis doesn't circumvent it. This I don't think. Doesn't perform very well anyway. Hopefully we run into the Lich with other people around so it will matter less. Didn't even know Ignis was a beam weapon. It's a flamethrower. What else would it be? Clearly a throwing weapon. I'm probably never going to forget that. It's so ridiculous. At level 30 made sure to never touch it again. It's my favourite weapon by far. Maybe not favourite because I like it, but favourite because of its efficiency. It seems to perform really well everywhere. Except against liches, I guess. I mean, it's too boring. Yeah, so much fun. I don't really enjoy taking single target weapons to places like this either, so just rather be efficient. Lit up. Getting lit up by the other guy with an Ignis. Catmaster. Definitely earned that Riven Disposition. It's basically a 1, isn't it? Cedo is also great at Lich's calculation fails to see its condition overload. Interesting. I don't think I've formed mine yet. Maybe I've thrown one in there. Condition overload, yep. I'm gonna have to do a lot of Sanctuary Onslaught to get Aura again. So I'll level all that shit then. Alone again. Double defense, I guess. I think I've got a few parts. I think there's only one more than I need. I think I'll write it down. May not be true. Or I only need the blueprint, so apparently I've got everything else.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the area. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
I'm more well, I don't know how to struck. Get off of the fucking walls, holy shit. I'm less looking forward to doing the frames that come from bounties again.
Spotted. Offload me and prepare to defend.
50 runs, Zone 8. I did over 200 runs to get the Brighton Vandal. I think it was the Brighton Vandal, the last piece. So I feel your pain. Let me start asking the important questions like when you shoot Prime and snuck into the helmet after. Yeah, I don't think you can throw Primes in there, can you? Although I hate farming Primes anyway, so I'd probably still rather do
Still working.
SO.
Continue.
I'm not sure if I'm even going to get all the new Primes. Don't mind not having normal core anymore. I see. Yeah. I think if I farmed Core Prime, I would... I don't know, I can't really do that. Wouldn't just be able to throw a regular one away.
We are finished here. Move on. I need access to a terminal.
You know, heal a friend.
Marines inbound. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Just hoping it'd be a bit quicker than that. Jesus, the last terminal was easy.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Not that far away anymore. Nidus Harigara Kora. I don't really think about that. What they're gonna do when they finally catch up with all the prime frames. They don't release a frame every 3 months, do they?
Area completed. Move on.
And then are they just gonna start releasing the new frame alongside its prime? It's kind of weird.
Here is a terminal. Drop me in. Get ready.
Probably should go back and get those thralls. I really don't want to.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Are there any good infusions from Mesa? I can't really think of any off the top of my head. I'd like to throw Infested Mobility back on her. Start doing runs like this. How much does that Sanguine Eximus heal? Anything in the aura gets a 90% damage reduction. That's why I throw it at the terminal. I don't know how much it heals.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
going here. Is banished for drones and defense targets? See that working? You can't banish terminals though, can you? Doesn't need much help, so good generic infusion is used. Village that helps with both offense and defense. I haven't done Hildren yet either, I don't think. I guess Raw, Silence, Full. Yeah. Doesn't really need anything, does she? If you put Zarda's Whisper on her, she becomes the ultimate sentient killer? True. I haven't thrown him in yet. I have to farm another one. That makes a lot of sense. Send a message. Load. Good idea for the void damage, yeah. Seems great. Zarda's better than people think, really? Is Zarda the ability? It's not the frame, is it? Five-minute survival, maybe? Zaku's Whisper, right. It's called Zaku, the frame. I think he's okay. I don't think he's amazing though.
Off the alarms to draw them out, then steal their Kuba catalysts. Predictable. As expected, Grenier have shut down the environmental systems, sending
I forgot I wasn't on Protea.
or attach Kuba
I don't mind doing this as Protea. Not much fun as Mesa. Won't let me stab in Peacemaker. Baseless. Can the Lich spawn in Endless? I don't know if I've seen that. It'd be mighty convenient if you would. Won't let me stab in Peacemaker. Worth a shot. It's quicker just to Ignis everything than to bother Peacemakering it. Strange how long it's taking to spawn. This whole process has taken a long ass time. I'm gonna get one more stab in and then I'm gonna call it. Where is he? Oh, he's already. Is that the one? There we go. Not the fastest kill in the world, but it's the job done. I realize my guy, ow, my lich can lurch, so he's going to be a pain in the ass to keep track of too. Okay, up there. This is another public player that's not going to stab it. I'm not killing it again. Okay. So I think I got a 50-50 whether or not this next stab will work. Because I've got the all mod at the end. And we know the other two, which are both on there. I guess it's not 50-50 because it may be the third mod I don't have equipped. That's annoying. In one of the first two slots. I think in future I really need to focus on working the order out. I kind of ignored it this time around. Hopefully I don't have to get level 5 again. Use Temporal Blast on the Lich if you have that. Pretty hefty 80%. I remember that for when I actually fight him. Won't reset to indifferent anymore. Should respawn faster. Hasn't been very fast thus far. Yeah, I think I should have done that. I stabbed him a whole bunch without changing mods around or anything. Just to level him up.
Operating in my sector, friend. Mine. Send those a note, but it's my note.
Yeah, don't have that back yet. Oh, so I'm going back here. I'm over it. Chop, let me stab you. One way or another I can move on.
This is a mobile defense mission.
I really thought I'd get this done in half the stream today and I could at least experiment with it.
While I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Could I put this on you?
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will kill.
Disruption? One of my least favorite game modes, I think. Collective Wisdom, Sister average out 1 hour, and Liches at 2 to 3.
Still
I
working.
think I've only done one Sister.
To defend.
For the Plasma, yeah. I don't know if any of the sister weapons would be better for the Railjet. Apparently they will revive your crewmates, and the Liches won't. But the guy I had testing it didn't really have any good weapons to compare.
Keep moving. This will get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. You are surrounded by Premier Marines.
Fuck off. I've killed the Stalker like 3 times today and I haven't done a single assassination.
Get me in and get
I don't know why he keeps coming back. Does he keep returning until he manages to kill me? I swear that didn't used to be how that worked. Guess we'll find out. Stagger locked myself. Does that kill my... Oh no, he just ran off. Oh, you also keep all gear wheel spawn tokens? I don't have any at the moment. Gotta look earlier. One of the most unfun mechanics. It's certainly annoying. It's kind of crazy how many weapons have it. Like even the Seer and the Tomb Finger. Anything with any kind of AoE. Infested mobility is not that helpful on a tile set like this, to be fair.
Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno.
Better than blowing yourself up. Yeah. But you didn't have the blow yourself up mechanic on things like the Tomb Finger before. That thing just immediately regenerate.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I guess every time the camera sees me, it just builds another one. I don't think I have prime chill footed on pretty much anything at the moment. It's annoying, but not quite that annoying. If there was a mod to make sure that you would never auto-mantle or land on the ledge of a door, I guarantee I would have that equipped. That would be in my Excel slot for sure. Don't know if I can handle switching out Lightning Dash for sure-footed. Lightning Dash just feels so good. I'm not running it now, but I'm running the ability instead. Basically the same. Spiders, I guess. Let's try not to set off the alarms in one of them. I'm going to pass on all tile sets to smooth them out. It would be very nice. Too much work for no real gain as a business. Uh-oh. Okay, I was gonna put that on, I think that's his clone. I think he's still gonna fuck me up, if I'm honest. Trying to wait for my shadow shield to reset. See what the damage is like when his shield's finally gone. Run off to. Ow. He fucking fully healed again. Stuck with Nez momentum. I can't tell where he is because of all these fucking trolls. Okay. I want to learn how to use Mesa Prime because she's in the Foundry. Not like that.
We're one step closer to meeting face to face. I'm so
That annoyed me to the point that I think I'm just going to end there. I may have to just take Banshee. Do that. Mesa is really good, but not against a tier 5 Lich when you're not modded to take out shields, I think. Aggressive Heat. I think Synapse and Banshee. With what on it? Throw them on now so that I remember to try them tomorrow. Viral corrosive? Am I right? Mesa destroys pretty much all content. Her 4 is like stupid powerful, and she's got 95% DR on her 3, so she's absolutely crazy for pretty much everything. Put in there already. What'd you drop here? Shred. Damage reduction, yeah. You say viral corrosive? It's corrosive, viral, and radiation. I didn't even know I could do that on this thing. I guess I can drop... Wait, what can I drop? Toxin. Corrosive radiation cold. Corrosive is innate. Oh. Just that. What fire rate mod? 60, 90. It's only 55. I don't know if this is as good on beam weapons. To 20. AOD is shoving railjack down people's throats. They tend to do that with most things. I don't mind it too much in this case. But I like railjack. Inspiration. What's that chamber? Where is that? Toxin cold, crit mods. Swap out hunter munitions for whatever you want. And the ribbon, right? Doesn't stack. If he's Corpus, I can do Bane of Grenier. Probably raid again. Try that tomorrow. I'm not doing it now. Thanks for the build. Does Grenier Bane work? I think so. Find out tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back same time. Probably won't go for 4 hours again though. Partner's not too happy.